Hello and welcome, I'm Micah, the cosplayer seamstress. In this video, I'm going to be making the tabard for the medieval Genderbent Harley Quinn. But before that, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. The materials I will need for this are the black thread, the red cotton fabric, the black cotton fabric, the black ribbon, the pattern with instructions, scissors, both fabric and paper, and the sewing machine. If you would like to see where I got the thread, fabric, and ribbon, check out the medieval Genderbent Harley Quinn patterns and plans video on my channel. The first step is to figure out which pattern pieces I need. I'll reference the pattern to figure this out. For the tabard, I will need just one piece. In fact, it is piece 1. I will then cut this out using the paper scissors. Remember to never cut paper with fabric scissors. After I cut the pattern paper, I will use those pieces to cut out the fabric. You can use the cutting layouts provided in the pattern, or you can make your own layout as long as you follow the instructions on the pattern paper. For example, if you need to cut something on a fold, you need to remember to cut that on a fold, or if you need to cut 2, make sure to cut 2. I will be creating my own layout as I will be cutting 8 pieces of fabric instead of 4, as Harley Quinn's original design is split into 4 quadrants front and back. I will also need to remember to cut my notches here as well. After I cut the fabric, I will mark my dots with fabric chalk later. Next, I will set up the machine. If you are not sure how to make a bobbin match your thread or how to thread the machine or bobbin, check out my sewing machine walkthrough video. I will be using mainly black thread for this project as it will match at least half and will not look bad if it is on the red fabric. Remember to try to match your thread to the fabric as best you can. Now I'll begin following the directions. Please note that I will not always follow the instructions, and that is okay. First, I will work on the front and back of the tabard. With the right sides together, I will sew the bottom and top pieces together, creating a checkered pattern. I had to be really careful with this as I did not want to mess up the design. This is an extra step I added as it is needed to match the original Harley Quinn design. Then, with the right sides together, I will stitch the front sections together. Then I will stitch the back sections together, ending at the large dot both times. Then I will stay stitch the top of these half an inch from the raw edge. Stay stitching prevents stretching and warping of the fabric. This is step 1. Then I will sew these two together at the shoulder seams. This is step 2. I will now skip to step 6 as steps 3 through 5 are for the collar, and I'm going to be doing something different than what the instructions say. Step 6 is making a narrow hem on the sides to finish the rough edges. To make a narrow hem, I will first press the side edges in to the hem allowance that is stated on the pattern paper. For this it is 5/8 inches. Then I will fold the edge into the pressed edge and fold again. After that, I will sew as close to the pressed edge as possible. Now I work on finishing the openings at the bottom of the tabard. First, I will cut a piece of ribbon double the length of the opening plus 1 inch. Then I will fold the ribbon into a point at the center, creating a kind of arrow. This is step 7. Then I will make a narrow hem on the opening, creating a square stitching at the top. This is step 8. Next, I will pin the ribbon to the outside of the fabric with the folded edge facing downward. I will then sew this on the fabric following the edge of the ribbon all the way around. This is step 9. Finally, I will hem this. I'll press up the hem 1 inch, which is according to the pattern paper. Then I will press under the rough edge, creating a soft edge. After that, I will sew this in place as close to the inner pressed edge as I can. This is step 10. Congratulations, you now have a tabard. Here's what the finished product looked like on my partner. If you would like to see how I finish the collar and make the hood, come back next week. Now that you have the tabard, you are ready for the hood and the appliques. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next project.